I want to show you something I just got in this creek to magnet fish. And I found the letter P. P is for pineapple. I've magnet fished this creek and never found this letter P. Remember, this is an iron-ridden creek, but I got a 70s there, about 2 inches deep. All right, here it is. Let me get it aluminum. It's got a bunch of letters on it and a barcode, so it is not. I got a 70s and 80s signal. I thought it might be a coin. I got it out, but I dropped it. Let's see if I can find it again. Man. All right, hold on. It's aluminum. It's a piece off a toy gun, or possibly a real gun. But I guess if it's aluminum, it's a piece off an old cap gun. This is kind of a surprise. I just dug this up. Oh, there's another high signal, 70s, 80s. Maybe that wasn't my high signal, because that's scratchy now. 0 to nothing, but I just dug that up from pretty deep. Wow, it looks pretty good too, doesn't it? So I guess that thing almost looks unused. I mean, it's got the nails in it, but pretty cool find, if you ask me, right? So I'm gonna figure out what that 70 signal is down there. Finally got it. I think that's it. Just a plate off of something. I guess that's what was giving me the signal. Let's see. Yeah, up high it rings in the 70s. Down low it's a scratchy nothing. That was it. Alright, 40s to 50s signal. Look at this. I haven't taken it out of the water yet. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? That's probably one of the daggone prettiest things I've ever found. Let me get some Sade over here. Look at that. I don't know what it is. Feels like it's lead. It's got a W on the back. That's the back. Man, that is neat, isn't it? It's heavy. Still more signals in the hole. This is the creek that I magnet fished and brought the girls and brought my bride a few times, and I've never metal detected it, but I will now. Here's the creek. Look, here's a, oops, I found a couple of these pieces of old pottery. I mean, not like Mississippian era pottery, but 1800s pottery maybe. Maybe an 80s and 90s signal right here. I can see it. See it? I think it's a buckle. It is. Paleozoic era. That's from the dinosaurs. I tried to convince my kids the other day that a thesaurus was a kind of a dinosaur. That's where we get all our language from. They didn't believe me. Sometimes you dig. I'm going in all these cracks where everything washes and gets hung up in all the little cracks, and having to kind of dig stuff out. And I did a lot of digging and got that little piece of wire out of there. It's nothing but a piece of wire in there. Something is running through the woods around me. I'm talking about running like moving bushes around me. I haven't seen it yet, but it's out here. But in the meantime, I found that. It's metal. That's what we're here for. Metal. And in the other meantime, I at least want to see it. I already got a high 70s right here on top of the gravel. It's just a piece of aluminum, been melted. That's it. It's got like a cyst or something. Alright, decent signal. Well, it was. Well, my goodness. Okay, scratch that one. I've been digging and digging for that. see what it is. It is a plate. Here's the pan. It is a pan. Plate pan. Nothing on it. But I got it out. Alright, now here it is flipped over and wiped off a little bit. It's got one letter. It's porcelain coated. Oh, there's the top of a letter right there. Here's the bottom of a letter. That's all that's left. Just think, there was a day when somebody had that in their hand and bought it and said, man, this is cool, look at this, look what I got. And now it's all done. History. It's over. They're gone, and this is all that's left. Now that everybody's sad, let's find something cool. Dug another hole. Pretty good hole. Check this out. Well, it ain't a giant hole, but it's a hole. And I ended up with that. And I got those teeth along the way. Let me get them up. Those are pretty nasty, huh? I found a lot of those. I wish they're not beaver. That may be the top. That may be the top. I don't know, pretty nasty. Found those a lot in this particular creek. And I've never seen the animal that's circling me yet. But I'm not scared yet. Unless it's got teeth like that. Then it might gnaw me to death. The water's shallow. I'm maybe a few inches deep. And there's one deep hole right here. Well, it's not deep anymore. It may be knee deep. Who knows? I was about to show you something, but I hear that thing again. What in the world is it? It's running around me. Whatever it was back that way was knocking down branches and knocking over bushes, and then it came up beside and then it kind of stopped. I guess I scared it when I found its friend's teeth. But check this out. I found a piece of metal. It's a piece of wire. It's aluminum. Thought it was something incredible. Possibly edible. I got it beeping before I turned the camera on. 70s and 80s. And it may be right here on the surface. It's not deep. Nice piece of pottery right on top. I'm gonna get it. There it is. Look at that piece of metal. Let me set that over there. Let me see. I don't know if that was my signal or not. There's another piece of metal. Let me set that right there. Let's see if that was my signal. It was. Yeah, it's ringing up different. I guess it depends on what's in the water, what's in the rocks. Got a low tone 60s up here on the bank. I don't know what it is. Piece of snuff can. It looks like it's copper or brass, but it rings up a low tone, not high. I mean, there's nothing to be seen on it until it dries out, and then we'll take a look at it with the magnificent glass when I get home. Another 60s. Found this circle. I know it's just a little metal circle, but could be something other than a little metal circle. I'll have to look at it later. 70s, 80s right here. So, what is it? Maybe it won't blow away with the tide. It's right there. It's in the mud. Oh my goodness. I just saw it and I lost it. There it is. Look at that. Isn't that incredible? That was well worth the fight. Mountain Dew old school. You get it where you can read it. It's because you don't believe it's really a Mountain Dew cap, do you? Oh, it is. You getting an angle? You're getting like a reflection. There you go. Screen capture that and make it your background on your phone. Nobody ever believe you. They'll believe I did it because it's so blurry. Anyway, enough of that. Something heavy in the hole. Look at that. It's a piece of metal with a hoop on the end, and you got to place it there where you can put your finger through. It's exactly what I thought it was going to be. If it's a hinge, it is a Mow heavy duty hinge. And a small hinge to be so Mow heavy duty. This is the spot where all the nails are. There's millions of nails right there. But I got my discriminating. Even though that's not right, I'm discriminating. And I got this. It rang up in the 80s. And the 90s. Now that may be part of a hinge. Alright, I didn't get a chance to say goodbye in the creek. There's my man purse. I was just going to show you what I found. There's the buckle. Here's a piece of that pistol handle. There's that piece of lead that's melted, and that cap thing, I don't know what that is. The ring is just junk. That was a piece of copper. There's that thing. There's another horseshoe. I'm going to add that to my horseshoes. Most of these came out of Horseshoe Creek. All the horseshoes and most of the buckles. You see the little buckles on them? I'll go back down here a little slower. Some are big, some are small. Do you like my hat? I do not like your hat. Anyway, that's my horseshoe buckle collection. Kind of cheesy, but I like cheese. Check this thing out. This is awesome. It has a W at the top, I mean in the middle, with a 1914 at the bottom. Flip it over, it's got FW at the top, or EW, I'm not sure which one, with a 1813 at the bottom. So, this is where the fun part comes in. What is that? This is where I think things get fun. Let me know. It's lead, it's heavy. There is a itsy bitsy teeny weeny nick thingy right at the top, or maybe it hung around, had something on it. Like I say, that's either a FW or EW on the top. I'm pretty sure it is a FW with the 1813 at the bottom. Done. Thanks for watching my video.